Alright, welcome back you guys. Welcome back to this second episode of my new Minecraft series. As you might have seen in the last episode, in this series, we're trying to collect every single block and item in the game. Last episode, obviously, we weren't already getting that far because we spent a shit ton of time just walking around and trying to find a cool spot to build our base in. But now that we finally found it, we can actually start with, working on the world and actually starting the actual challenge. And I think the focus of today's episode is going to be to just collect some wood and kind of draw out basically like a sketch of what our house should look like. As I said, I kind of need to terraform this little hill or mountain or whatever you want to call this spot over here, because I kind of need to flatten it out, in order to be able to build there. So what if the idea is, like, we're probably gonna have to replace our farm at some point, I don't think it can stay where it is currently. We're gonna at least have to get rid of this layer right here, that is for sure. I mean, we got some space now. And yeah, we're gonna have to relocate this farm, I think. Like, it's kind of in the way. So I think we're just gonna have to get rid of all of this, pretty much. I think I'm gonna build a bit of a smaller farm over here because we don't really need, like, crops right now. We don't really need them for now. And that's gonna be that, pretty much. Okay. And now we're gonna need the oak logs, because, like, I'm just trying to sketch out, like, at least, like, the shape of this building first, What I'm thinking is, we have, like, a little staircase right here, right? That goes up, and then just kind of have it, like, to over here, something like that. And that would be kind of like to at least over here, or maybe like here. This would kind of go like at least to about like right here. And then I guess that would be right here. Shit, yeah. So I think we're gonna kind of have to get rid of that too. Okay. I suppose we can just kind of lay out the basic shape now. And what I'm thinking is kind of go like that. Then I guess it would be cooler if we kind of went like this, right? So right now I'm building a house. It's gonna be somewhat basic, I'm not gonna lie. But I think my focus in this world is not necessarily gonna be on this house. I'm just gonna build like a nice cozy little farmhouse or whatever you want to call it, And then I'm gonna have something that's a little more special in the basement. Like, honestly, the build I'm going for right now is a little bit more old school. It's a little bit more basic, but I think it's gonna be pretty chill. Like, personally, I'm not into these type of mega bases. I just like to have like a nice cozy house whenever I play Minecraft. Okay, and then basically we're gonna go like this pretty much. I'm not sure what I'm gonna make the walls out of, pretty much. Okay, so general idea is we now got this layer of stone bricks that's kind of gonna be like the foundation, if you know what I mean. And then I guess we could kind of go like this, because I kind of want this to really look like a basement down here, And I feel like cobblestone is like the perfect basement material. And yeah, I think for now, we're gonna use the basement as like a little storage area. But I think in the long run, as we're gonna have like a bigger storage room in like the real basement, we're gonna kind of rework that area. But for now, I think I'm just gonna build like a little storage area there. What if we use this as like the material for... What if we use this? That would be a good material. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need some spruce wood. Alright, so we're gonna use this as the floor pretty much, right? As I said, I'm gonna make this as functional as possible for now. So I think I'm gonna have like a little crafting and smelting area over here. Just like that for now. And then the rest is just gonna be filled out with chests. So I still want to make this kind of interesting to look at though. So I think I'm gonna kind of build like a little shelf thing, kind of like this. And then we're kind of gonna go like this. Okay, I feel like we have most stuff covered, right? Okay, let's start out by putting these in here. And let's see how quickly the golems actually sort this. Alright, let's let them do a little bit of sorting, but let's also do a little bit of sorting ourselves, right? I also want to get a couple pets, right? And then we can name them with the stream. Like, we can think of cool names for my pets with the stream. Or like, I don't know. You know what I'm gonna do? Why don't I name them after a couple of my viewers, you know, either from the stream or like from the comments. Whenever I see someone that's like super active, I'm just gonna name them off the pet after that viewer, you know, or if they have like a cool idea for a name, I'm gonna let them choose. Like that, I can also kind of have a part of the community in the world itself, you know. Wait, actually, we can get a cool item here. Oh, why are there so many monsters here, bro? That's kind of crazy. Well, this skeleton is useless, straight up. Okay, it hit him once. It hit him once. This is so annoying. It did it! Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, nice. Alright, guys. That is another music disc. Or, like, I guess our first music disc, actually. That's great, because we're actually gonna need that for the challenge, you know? Like, getting all the music discs is going to be an integral part of this challenge. Are we done? Wait, can we get another creeper kill? We actually can. Did that creeper actually drop another? Yeah, he did. He dropped another music disc. What's going on, bro? And that was a different music disc too. I thought they always dropped the same one. Okay, guys, that was kind of crazy. I just wanted to go for a couple of skeletons here to tame a dog. And somehow we got 2 music discs on the way. That's kind of crazy. There we go. We got a little dog now. And we already have a name for him. Let me sit him down, like, right here. And I'm gonna make a sign real quick that's gonna let me remember his name for later when we actually find name tags. Like this. Okay, let me see. Like, right now I was just kind of thinking about how I want to do this roof. But I think I have an idea. Let me maybe just get some dirt real quick and kind of map this out, you know? So that I don't just randomly start building. So this is going to be the rough structure of our roof right here. Of course, this looks like shit. It's not gonna look like that, right? Alright, yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this stream. I think the next stream we're gonna be able to finish this house, including the interior. Und ich würde an der Stelle auch nochmal einen meiner Zuschauer grüßen, hier auch auf Deutsch, und zwar den guten alten Finn. Ist bis jetzt einer der treuesten Zuschauer, die ich bis jetzt hatte in meinen Minecraft-Streams. Deswegen hier auf jeden Fall ein kleiner Gruß. Alright, for those that don't speak German, I just greeted one of my viewers from the stream. Alright, and with that, we are back. I've been doing a couple of things off stream or like off camera. Not that much. Mainly, I've just been, you know, farming some wood so that we can start building immediately. But there was one thing that I did that is going to become super important, that's going to be super handy, and that is that we got a fortune pickaxe now. The way I got that actually is I created a villager that sells fortune books. So yeah, let me just show you this villager that I got over here. I basically just imprisoned them all in here, and as you can see, one of them actually sells Fortune 1, and at a pretty cheap price too. And I just wanted to have a fortune pickaxe before we go on a mining tour, because it's just gonna make things much easier and much faster. So with all this wood, I think we should be set to start building the roof. So basically the idea is that we're gonna make a little frame basically out of spruce wood, and then the main body of the roof is going to be oak wood. So yeah, this right here would be the spruce wood frame. So let's put in the oak wood main part. All right. I think with that, our roof is done, huh? Yeah, I like it. Not too shabby, not too shabby. All right. Let's remove the dirt scaffolding and kind of do the details on the inside. And then we're also going to have to see what we do with this space up here. I think I'm definitely going to do a little, like, panoramic view over here, right? I want to have, like, a big window over here so that we can look outside and kind of enjoy this view over here. All right, that's the scaffolding gone. First of all, let me put in a couple of these logs. Then we're going to have the window right here. And then just kind of put in, like, 2 small windows, you know, kind of like that. Alright, let's put down these walls here. I think we're gonna put down some stairs like this. Yeah, that's chill. Of course, it makes this whole space look a bit more narrow, but I kind of like that. I think that's gonna be a little bit more cozy. I'm thinking that we actually put in another door right here. Or I guess we could also just go like this. We don't necessarily need a door, but like more of a another section here, if you know what I mean. Yeah, kind of like that. Maybe we could actually make this the bedroom. I thought of initially putting down my bed over here, but honestly, it would kind of just obstruct the view. So I feel like putting a bed down right here actually wouldn't work out that well. No, I think I'm gonna put it over here. I'm not sure what exactly I want to do with this fireplace right here. I'm thinking we just kind of go like this. By the way, we're gonna have to get rid of this window. Then I guess we could kind of go like this. Okay, now we're just gonna have to figure out how exactly we want to do this, because this is not going to work out. I'm thinking, we're just gonna do it like this. Then put down the iron bars right here. Now we're gonna put down the coal. And there we go. 3 fireplaces or campfires, I guess. Just like that. I guess we could put down some cobblestone right here. And then we would kind of have to cover that up, I think. Yeah, why not? That doesn't look too bad. I think I'm gonna do it like this too, so that it looks a little bit more uniform, you know? Yeah, why not? It actually adds a nice little texture. In fact, I might actually add a couple more shelves to the build later on. Wait, isn't our bed right here? Oh yeah, our bed is right here. This does not make sense at all. But, do I look like I care? The answer is no. So that's our little fireplace, our little chimney right here. I like it. We might replace the material in the future. I don't know. Alright, I know it makes 0 sense that we have this little chimney down there. And then nothing shows up here. But you know what? I don't give a shit. One thing we still need to do is to basically get up on the roof here. So yeah, I want to put a little chimney on top too. There we go. With that, it is complete. So let me just look at that from the outside. Yeah, this is great. I love it. For the chair, what do we want to do there? I'm thinking we actually use some dark oak, because I've got another idea for something we can build with dark oak. That's gonna look pretty cool. Oh yeah, I think that's pretty good. I like that. So yeah, right here, I'm going for a pretty cool design for a clock that I've used in the past. Problem is, usually I would just put a clock right here in an item frame, but I don't have any redstone yet, so we can't do that yet. Okay, let me just think real quick. So we got a little kitchen here. We got this little area here. I guess we could build like a little place for him to sit, right? For now, we're just gonna leave it like that. I know this is not really the most interesting design or whatnot, but it's kind of cute actually. Wait, we could technically, I have an idea. So let's just make, yeah, just like that. Then we put that right here. Yeah, look at that. I think that's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna switch the material of that slab later on when we have nether quartz, but for now I'm just gonna leave it like that, and I think it's pretty cool, honestly. I think it's still gonna take a bit of time till we get all the materials needed, so I think the smartest thing to do right now would be to just go on this mining tool. I think it doesn't make sense to continue building here with this little resources, you know? And I'm pretty sure that there was a ravine of some sorts over here. Did I remember correctly? Yeah, there it is. There it is. So we got a nice little ravine right here. Let me just jump down here. Oh, we got some iron right here. Perfect. Yeah, let me just get a little bit of iron first, because we really need it. Unfortunately, wait, this is redstone, right? Oh, yeah. Not that we really... Oh, actually, we do need it for our clock, right? We do need it. Oh, there's a mine shaft right there. For a second there, I didn't even notice. How are there literally no diamonds here? Oh, there they are. Let's go. Of course, just as I say that, we find our first set of diamonds. Let's go. Oh, we got a bunch of them, actually. All right, I'd say we can already make tools out of this. And let me just make a pickaxe and a sword real quick. All right, we got our first set of diamond gear. Let's go. All right, let's see if we can find a couple more diamonds. Of course, this is not going to be a super extensive mining tool, because we only have an iron pickaxe with fortune, and it's already halfway gone, and we got some diamonds already, but I'd still like to get a couple more, honestly. Oh my gosh. There's a freaking ancient city right here. There's a freaking ancient city right here. What the fuck? This is literally like... This is only like a couple hundred blocks away. No way. Let me get a screenshot here. Holy shit, this is also huge, bro. This thing is gigantic. Okay. Honestly, that's something I'm probably gonna do in the next episode. If we have that here, like right next to our house pretty much, like I'm still gonna gear up a little bit, but the thing with the warden is he one-shots you no matter what you do. So I think I'm just gonna do that next time. And if we die, we die, you know? Oh, there's some diamonds over here that I overlooked. I think we're already gonna be able to get some diamond armor here. Oh, this was a huge vein, bro. We got 21 diamonds. Actually, let me just see if I can maybe get a couple more so that we can literally just make one full set of diamond armor. Oh, there's some diamonds right here. Let's go. We'll take that. Let's get this. All right. We got 1. We got 2. We got 3. And we got 4. Let's go. We're fully decked out in iron armor now. Let's go. And actually, with that, we got 20 diamonds. We got 2 stacks of gold. More than 2 stacks of iron. We got some redstone. We got some lapis. I think we're gonna leave the cave for now. Alrighty, I think we're almost out of here. Oh, fuck, my shovel just broke. I think we're out of here, though. Alright, we're out of here. And we actually came up right next to my house. So that's great. Let me just quickly put all my ores into the furnaces over here. And now with the gold, we can also finally complete this clock design over here. Alright, and with this clock right here, we can just put that here. And just look at how cool that looks. I don't know, I really love this design. I think it's super cozy, bro. I really like it. We're gonna leave it at that for this episode. We've done quite a few things. We built the entire house. We're not yet done with the interior, of course. I think next time we're just gonna complete the interior decoration here, and then we're actually gonna check out the nether to make some ender chests, because we're gonna need some ender chests. And then after that, we are going to check out that ancient city. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's episode. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future episodes and streams, because I also stream every single episode both on TikTok as well as on YouTube. There will also be a link to my TikTok in the description. And yeah, that's all I have for today, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.